Hello everybody, it's your man Mr. Solution. It's a Monday morning from my end, and from my time check it's 7:55 a.m. That's 5 minutes to 8 o'clock. And then I'm putting up this video to guide us through what I feel or my perception towards the outlook of the market for the very week. Okay, before you hear on my screen, you can see the very coin I'm analyzing. It's actually a signal I just dropped in my signal group. Okay, I told them to short YFI, that's YFI, Yen Finance. I told them to short it, and it's actually working according to plan. Okay, so that's just what's on my screen. But before then, I want us to look at BTC. Okay, let's just have a deep look into BTC to see what we are expecting or what might likely happen this new week. Okay, we've seen a crazy swing in the price of BTC. We see some fluctuations in the price of BTC for the past week. Last week was a very peculiar one, coupled with the US presidential election and other things that happened in the crypto space. So it was a very volatile week, so to say, especially towards the tail end of the week. We saw some spikes. Okay, I think this was where the spike began. Okay, I think around here or thereabouts. I think it's something around here. Okay, this is actually a 15 minutes chart. Let me switch it to 1 hour so that we can have a broader view of the performance so far. Okay, and we had this big swing within the week. We saw this big swing within the week. We saw BTC rising and moving sporadically as though something was on its tail, as though something was pursuing it, sort of. Okay, so and I'm thinking that we are not done yet, even though yes, we are seeing a level of correction. We are seeing a couple of dumps so far towards I think yesterday being Sunday, and then Saturday there was a reduction in volatility. And usually typically of the financial markets, weekends are not really, and we don't really see much spike in the price of coins so far. We don't really see much movement in the price of coins so far on weekends, basically. So what happened within this weekend, what happened in the last weekend is really nothing new. I expected it. Even those in my signal channel, I told them that they shouldn't really worry much about it, because there is usually a reduction in volatility. There's usually the market is usually not that much volatile. Okay, so what we basically did, or what we've been doing so far, has been scalping. Okay, we just take a couple of swings and then get into the market, get out of the market, get into it and get out. So that's just what we've been doing, and that's the strategy we've been using, right? So now let's also go to 1 hour daily time frame, because that will give us the better rundown of what we want to look at. That will give us a bigger view of what the general outlook of the market is. I think I might have to use another platform. I might have to use TradingView. Okay, I might have to use TradingView because the very one I am on is fluctuating. Okay, let's look at BTC USDT. Okay, BTC USDT, that's on Binance Exchange. Let's see what we're expecting so far. And then a correction is imminent, which is happening already. It actually started after we nearly touched $16,000. So it's been a series of corrections. It's been a series of corrections. But the correction doesn't mean we are going down. We might likely go down, but not that down, like down. Okay, it's possible for us to get back to where we took off from. It's very much possible. Okay, the possibility there is not slim. Okay, it's very much possible for us to get back to where we took out from. Okay, this is actually 1 hour chart, and then drawing our normal trend lines. Let's see what's up. Let's know what's up. Let's see what is playing. Let's see what's in the play. All right, so this, okay, we can see this. We can see that after this dump here, you can see this movement that the coin is making. Okay, this is actually a bear flag, so I'm anticipating another drop. Yes, there is not a case of probability. I'm really anticipating another drop, so possibly we are gonna kick out of this channel. We are going lower than this once we're able to go below this lower trend line here, there's going to be a dump, and I think it's imminent. It won't take time before it occurs. It's already occurring. They can see this red candle forming. That's a bear candle forming. Okay, so what are my expectations? What do I think might happen if you actually exit that place, if you actually go lower than that place? What do I think, where next do I think we might touch? I think if touching, and this, the next target should be around 15,247, roughly $15,250. I think that's the next place we're gonna get to once we exit this very place. If we get out of this channel, okay, if we move beneath this channel, which is almost happening, we can see it is already occurring. Okay, now BTC is around $15,398. Okay, that's the current price now on FTX exchange. Okay, so once we get below this channel, once we go below this channel, I'm anticipating that the next support where BTC might will get to, not might, is actually around this price range, and that's about $15,250. Okay, and then what happens in the case where we go beyond this channel? Okay, I think the next step will now be around there. Okay, we'll possibly get to this 15,588, roughly $16,000. Okay, so what I'm thinking, or what I'm believing, is that if we eventually go below this, if we eventually leave this lower trend line, which is actually what is happening. After this drop, we started having a bull flag forming here. Then the bull flag, after the formation, look at where it broke down from. Okay, so this is where the dump is coming. Okay, which we are anticipating it to rest at this 15,250 or thereabout. Okay, so after this, if eventually this very support does not hold, if it doesn't hold, then we should be anticipating another drop. Okay, and that drop again, that next touch should be around this region. Should be looking for it around 15,128. But I can't really tell for certainty that if it's going to hold us. Okay, so the only thing we have to do is just to give it time. Time is the only thing that tells us if we are right or wrong in this very market, because everything is always precarious. Though sometimes we can just maybe give our charts 80% guarantee, but then we keep the remaining 20% for us as a shock absorber, because anything might likely happen. So we keep that one in check, okay, in case anything happens, in case it doesn't go according to what we expected, or according to our expectations. Okay, so that we can able to recover and all that. Okay, so this is what I'm actually expecting. And let's look at the daily time frame as well. This is 1 hour. Let's look at the daily time frame to know what's up. Okay, you see what price has actually been doing so far. Okay, this was the previous analysis I did on this very platform, on this trading view platform. Okay, so you can see this, it started from here. This was around August this year. That was when I did this. And then see, after this forming this symmetrical triangle, what happened next? We saw this breakdown that occurred here. Okay, after the breakdown, what happened next? We started seeing a series of consolidation. Remember that whenever you see this kind of thing occurring in a chart, okay, this is more like a bear flag. Whenever you see it occurring in a chart, you should do what? You should anticipate a continuation of the previous pattern, of the previous trend, which was there was a dump here. So whenever we see this kind of bear flag forming, we should be anticipating a continuation of the dump. And that was actually what happened. After this, it broke down from here, dump to this very region. Okay, dump to this region, and then started forming another symmetrical triangle. It was a symmetrical triangle that now shot it up, okay, up to this very level, and then it kept on going down, kept on going up, kept on going up, and then we see this. Okay, we see this forming out, and then this is where we are right now. This is where we are, and so all hands are folded. Okay, so for the past week, like last week, so to say, from the 8th of November 2020, okay, we see that the daily time frame yesterday, that was on the 8th, we saw a massive spike, and today being 9th, on this 9th of September, November, please, we are seeing a little dump in the market. So we can't really conclude until the day closes. Then we can say for certainty, okay, this is what the market looks like, or this is what is happening in the market. Okay, so as it is for myself, I'm actively trading YFI, that's the finance. That's the coin I've been trading, because I've discovered that it has a very high volatility. Okay, it moves 3x, 3 times more than BTC and Ethereum though. So I would rather go to the one where I can get quick money. Okay, of course, what are we here for if not for the money? We are here for the money. So let me put my money where my mouth is. So I'm actively trading yen finance. That's that WFI. Okay, that's the coin I'm actively trading. So even while I'm trading it, my eyes are also on BTC. I'm also keeping eyes on BTC because its move, the move of yen finance, 100% depends on what BTC is doing. Whatever BTC does, it does it 3 times. Okay, so while I trade my yen finance, that's for my scalping. I am also keeping my eyes on BTC to understand what it is going to do or what is going to come of it. Okay, so and you can see from here we broke out of the. This is where the spike occurred. Okay, we saw this spike here. We saw this spike occurring here. All right, we saw this spike occurring here, and then since then, after that, we saw this, and it's been on the uptrend so far. It's been on the uptrend. So generally, we can see that the price of BTC is actually going up. Like this is a bull run. But remember that no price moves in a particular direction. Sometimes there is a correction, and there is a consolidation. Okay, so you don't really expect it to just move like that. Okay, so what is happening now is normal. Okay, what is happening, this little correction we're experiencing now, it's normal. It just tell us that we are on the right path. Okay, we're on the right path. So projectedly, I'm seeing BTC touching at least $18,000 at least before the year runs out. That's my projection. Okay, 16K is not even far-fetched because it almost did it. It almost did it. That's around 15,908. That's nearly $16,000. Okay, so I'm projecting that BTC is still going back to its highs again. Okay, that's my projection so far. I'm very, very optimistic. I'm very, very optimistic that it's going to happen. But remember, this is not just going to happen at the snap of a finger. It's not just going to happen like that. Some little corrections have to come into place so that we know that the move is healthy. If these corrections don't come, that means the move is not healthy. So we need this correction for us to be very certain that the movement is sustainable. Okay, guys. So and thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope we all have a profitable week. Please manage your risk. Remember that none of this is a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I've never been. Okay, so my interest is on chart patterns. My interest is on analysis. Okay, so please make sure you are using your risk to reward ratio is well equated, and make sure you are not putting more than you can afford to lose. Remember that cryptocurrency market is a very volatile market, and anything is bound to happen. So having that at the back of your mind, it should guide you and guard you, okay, towards making unnecessary losses. All right, guys. So please, if you want to connect with me, I'm going to drop my social media handles at the description section of this video. My Twitter, my Instagram, my Telegram channel, my WhatsApp contact, in case you have any issues, you have any problem, you want a one-on-one class with me, want a one-on-one clarity section with me, I'm always available to put you through. All right, guys, till I come your way again, I remain your man, Mr. Solution.